Hello everyone, welcome to Monkey Arcade. A few weeks ago, I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed when I saw a couple of Pokemon YouTubers tweeting about a Kickstarter game that looks like Pokemon. So being a big fan of Pokemon myself, I naturally became intrigued. I clicked on the Kickstarter link and was brought to a campaign page for a game called Temtem. I watched the trailer that was at the top of the page and I was blown away. It's what a lot of Pokemon fans have dreamed of. A creature collection MMO game. I had never used Kickstarter before this moment, but after watching the trailer, I immediately created a Kickstarter account and pledged my money to the development of this game. And if you're also a fan of Pokemon, you probably should too. The campaign started at the beginning of June, and since then, they have been reaching stretch goal after stretch goal. They got fully funded within only like a day or two, and as of recording this, they have already reached their goal of $250,000 to bring the game to the Nintendo Switch, which is awesome. There's still a few days left on the campaign, so if you haven't backed this Kickstarter yet, I highly suggest you do. Giving as little as $20 will get you a copy of the game on Steam, and $30 will get you your choice between a Steam or Switch copy, as well as access to the alpha version of the game, your name in the credits, and some other goodies. There's not a whole lot of time left, so if you want to get in on this, now is the time to do it. So what does this game have to offer that Pokemon doesn't? Well, as I already mentioned, it's an MMO, so you can play and interact with other players, and not just when battling. You can play through the whole adventure with other people, which will make it seem like you're truly on a journey with friends. The game will include a built-in Nuzlocke mode, which I think is great. If you don't know what Nuzlocke mode is, just look it up. There's literally tons of videos about it. I personally have never been into playing the Nuzlocke challenge, but I love that they're making it an option for the players who are. And apparently there's no RNG in battles. To be honest, I don't fully understand what that means, but from what I've been able to gather, I think it means that random factors are removed. For instance, the chance of paralyzing an opponent or making them flinch with a certain attack. So battling becomes 100% based on skill, which is good. Combat is supposed to be focused on 2-on-2 battles, so whether you're playing solo or in co-op, there's always 4 Temtem on the field. Double battles are usually a lot more complex and require more strategy, so I'm definitely interested to see how well this works. Temtem will also have its own take on shiny Pokemon. In Pokemon, shinies are Pokemon with a coloration different from normal, and they're extremely rare, so they're highly valuable when one is found. These creatures in Temtem will be called Luma Temtem. In addition to having more fabulous colors, they will also have 2 perfect stats, so they're actually useful in battle, unlike most randomly encountered shiny Pokemon. And it looks like you can also have your own house in the game that you can decorate to your liking, kind of like in Animal Crossing. This is not something I personally would have asked for in a Pokemon game, but it occurred to me that this is probably inspired by the secret bases in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. I'm definitely interested to see what that will be like. I think the best part of all this is the inclusion of fans in development of the game. They've held some polls for fans to vote on Temtem creature names. By the way, all of these Temtems got the names I voted for, which really makes me happy, and some people who pledge enough money can have their own Temtem created into the game. Hey, do you remember that fake Pokemon starter leak from a few months ago and how everyone loved this water-type platypus? Well, it's going to be in Temtem. I heard this from A-Drive. This stinking adorable platypus boy is going to be in Temtem. Please give it to me now. If it evolves, I don't think I'll let it. It's just too stinking cute. If this little guy doesn't convince you to donate to the Kickstarter or buy the game, I don't know what will. My only complaint about this game so far is that because it's an MMO, it's going to be only online. This is a bit of a problem for me because I don't have internet connection at home, so I don't know if I'll even be able to play the alpha version on Steam. However, not all hope is lost because the game is coming to the Switch, and having it on the Switch means I can take it anywhere and play it where there's Wi-Fi. One of the FAQs for this game is whether or not there will be an offline mode available, to which the developer said, "We don't have an offline mode currently planned. Temtem is built to be 100% online, and making it offline is not a trivial task." Okay, assuming that I understand this correctly and that they used the words that they meant to, this means that making an offline mode is not unimportant, which makes it a possibility. I can't get my hopes up, but I imagine that by the time the full game comes out, I'll be living someplace with internet. And that's Temtem for you. I'm really excited for this game, and once again, I recommend you donate to the Kickstarter campaign. So I'll include a link to it in the description, as well as a link to the game's full trailer. You can also follow the Temtem Twitter account at PlayTemtem, and I wouldn't mind it if you followed me too while you're at it. I've got more videos coming to the channel soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!